Well, that first day at the job sucked. Let's see if the second day will do any better.
Does this count as the second day?
Timeline for this game... I think it's probably the next day at this point. I mean, we got here in the middle of the night, so, like, you know, next day is just like, oh, it's 3 a.m. instead of 10 p.m., but...
Ada? Where are you?
Oh, if only we could climb this ladder, but now it's busted. And we got bad memories about falling off that other ladder. Wait, this worked the whole time?
I feel like this isn't like a spoiler to say this because I specifically, like, there's a misconception. For some reason, I thought this character was dead.
Leon just dies in the middle of the game and we're
Oh no,
playing Ada
sorry,
for the rest of it. That would be fun.
No, Ada Wong. I thought Ada Wong was dead. Sorry,
Oh,
I was like,
Ada was
not
dead.
not
Okay.
as of then. I thought that Ada Wong died at some point in the Resident Evil franchise. Like that was a vibe I got from the community.
I will say nothing.
The wiki lists her status as alive.
Chris will say something. No, like, Ada getting killed is just kind of like a running, like, oh, it looks like she died, but no, she's back.
That's what you would expect of a woman of mystery.
Yeah. Okay, I can see why Ada didn't take this route now. That fucked up ladder is much more appealing.
Plus, now we got swamp.
Well, let's go find her and drag her with her injured leg through the raw sewage.
See, like, if you ever think it's bad when you shit your drawers, you're right. But imagine having everyone in the city shit your drawers.
Some of that poop is zombie poop.
Yeah, like, wading through a sewer in the middle of a horrifying outbreak.
I know this is 1998 or whatever, but I just love the idea that someone's over there checking, like, the COVID antibody levels in the sewage water, and then suddenly this new virus starts spiking and spiking and spiking.
Yeah, while we were checking the COVID antibody levels in the water, we did notice the rats were trying to kill us.
Ah, jeez. Okay,
like
this
the
thing
design of
is
that
now
guy.
fully automatic?
Yeah, same. And I'm kind of, and this is a compliment. It had kind of a Doom 3 vibe.
Yeah, it kind of had like a Nosferatu-y thing. I liked him.
Guys,
Yeah,
it's the
we need more
USS
memorable
digital
zombies.
video cassette.
And by Nosferatu,
Operation
you of course mean
Nest Record
Nosferatu,
2.
the Wrath of Malachi. I thought I owned Nosferatu, the Wrath of Malachi, but it's not on my Steam list. Did it just, like, delete itself?
I'll be honest, when you said that, I thought that was the name of, like, a vampire movie, so when you then said it wasn't on your Steam list, I was briefly confused.
No, Nosferatu, the Wrath of Malachi is like a first-person horror roguelike from, I don't know,
This is 2003.
But then
Yeah.
the bridge goes up, and there's...
This was at the height of the first boomer shooter craze, back when like Serious Sam and Painkiller and Nosferatu were all getting in on like the remember the old days when you just killed stuff and it wasn't Half-Life and narratives?
Where did this guy come from?
It is weird to think that the boomer shooter craze is not the first time that has happened.
The main thing that happened is that the graphics
Seriously?
have gone from, like, accidentally bad to deliberately bad.
No, I want that knife back. Hang on.
Son of a
At least it stopped putting my grenades in the fucking automatic attack thing. This gun is so fucking goofy. Oh. And gave me the knife back,
problem
and then
solved.
another knife. Back into the sewage! Maybe the zombies won't follow me there.
I'm just saying maybe Umbrella could have saved money by investing in some sort of, like, vertical building instead of an underground lab.
I don't even want to know what, like, Umbrella Corporation's budget sheets look like, because it feels like about 90% of what that company does is stuff that everyone else at the company, like, is completely in the dark about. So it's just like, every department is submitting budget sheets that says stuff. What are you, a fucking cop? Because we kill cops by feeding them to our zombie rats. Oh shit, forget we said zombie rats.
The accountant gets in, and it looks like that drill tweet, "Someone help me save my family," except the real expensive thing is just labeled sewage treatment, and no one knows why.
I would love a game that's just about being an accountant at Umbrella Corporation, trying to figure out, like, what these expenses are. Not, like, out of, like, a desire to help people, but because it's your job. And just, like, I just want to, like, get this thing approved and not get murdered by you.
Oh,
Could
we've
you
got
just
the map
work with
process.
me here? Could you give me something to work with? Just say, like, pharmaceuticals. I don't know.
That constant tension of having to file the forms in a way that doesn't get you in legal trouble, while also not getting yourself killed by the executives at the company you work for.
Like, at all
Oh,
times,
discard
you need to
this.
have 0% knowledge of what's happening in a sense that could, like, get you in trouble with the law, or get you in trouble with your company for getting in trouble with the law. But also, like, you need to do your job, because an Umbrella Corporation presumably does have, like, monetary needs? I'm not clear on that,
just hoping
actually,
I
but
could
it
sneak
seems like
by.
an obvious assumption. Gnarly as fuck. Like, does
Honestly.
Umbrella Corporation make money, or does it just make corpses? I'm not clear.
Oh. Mostly corpses. I mean, the actual backstory is that the real, like, people running Umbrella, like, are, like, eugenicists and, like, actual Nazis. And like, Umbrella, the pharmaceutical corporation, is a front for a massive eugenics program where they are trying to breed, like, the perfect human beings, which is where, like, the tyrants come in. Which might explain, well, I don't know. I would think that the perfect human being would be able to shoot a gun, but maybe not.
Josh's perfect person would be able to shoot a gun.
Interesting.
Not saying they'd necessarily want to shoot a gun, but I think they'd be able to hold one and point it at something and pull a trigger, which seems to be more than Mr. X is capable of doing, or at least more than Mr. X wants to do.
He has just that
human
much free will.
resources.
He just doesn't want to use a gun.
He's a pacifist at heart.
Where'd she go?
Sorry, Redscarn, what was that?
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, human resources at Umbrella Corporation. That's another good premise for a video game. Well, here we go. Let's take a look.
Copy of emails to Umbrella HQ. Director Owens. There are alarms going off all over Nest. I don't know what's going on, but I can hear gunfire and I can't reach my section chief. We're trapped. Please send help ASAP.
So,
Why did somebody print this off?
Is Nest the one from the original game and not this one?
No, Nest is the lab in this game.
Okay.
And then in Resident Evil 3, there's a different underground Umbrella lab also in Raccoon City. Director Owens, the situation here is dire. Nest has been contaminated with the virus. It's unbelievable. The failsafe system didn't activate at all. Is this the work of outsiders? I can't imagine who else it could be. But why? Mayor and Kim are dead. I can't stop coughing. Why won't you answer me? Director Owens, it was Allah.
It was you, Allah. He's implying Director Owens was responsible.
You all... Ah, fuck it. Just hit
Yeah.
print. Also, I'm gonna pick nits. That email interface was pretty modern. That did not look like a 90s email interface. Like, that would not come out of a computer if you hit print.
Oh, I was like, interface. It was a piece of paper.
No, like, yeah, it had, like, the screenshot with the reply on the floor.
That's a
Like, it looked very
really
modern.
nice
Very Gmail.
office chair. Like,
I'm
that's not something you'd expect to see in... Is that what all the budget in this sewer went to, is to the office chairs?
It's probably not ergonomic. Also, by the time you actually get that job, that chair's gonna have like 8 rips in it for no reason.
I don't like the sound of that. Come on.
Oh, hey, Ada!
I'm coming, Ada.
Okay, let's see here. We got ammo, that's good. Oh, we can use the videotape. Sewer... Oh. No, I'll read that in a second. Let's do the videotape first. Because that pamphlet is really funny. Ugh.
Oh, please, stop. Stop. No, 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 no. Power here, you freak! No hurt.
So one thing I think that Resident Evil 2 does suffer from a bit, as opposed to something like Resident Evil Village, is the tonal shift as the game goes on. The game does start being much more action and less jump scare horror. The horror never goes away, but it does become much more a game about shoots than it does than jump scares and spooky things. Like, going forward, it's more about real fucked up monster designs and creepy boss fights.
Oh, yeah.
We're kind of done with, like you've seen zombies now. There's no, you've seen them, you killed them.
I mean, there are definitely still a bunch of zombies in the game still. Like,
right, but, like, we no longer treat them as scary. What's scary now is boss fights, is going forward, I think.
Right.
There's the occasional scripted jump scare, but...
There's one more zombie-like enemy that shows up at the end of the game that's kind of creepy in a different way, but Greeting from the CEO. Thank you for your interest in Knight's Construction Company. Over the past 20 years, we have had the honor to work on the sewer systems of some of our country's greatest cities, while never losing sight of our 2 core principles of playfulness and superior industrial design. At KCC, we believe that just because our work is subterranean doesn't mean our designs have to be subpar. More refined than a queen, more polished than a knight, and as pleasant as a pawn, our work is sure to bring great victory to everyone involved. May we all meet on the field someday. Knight's Construction Company CEO, World Chess Alliance honorary member, Raccoon Chess Club honorary advisor, Fisher Chess Lovers Guild honorary director, R.B. Fisher.
Okay, that's adorable.
I'm back. Sorry. I'm sorry. What's up?
That was some
Oh my
great
God,
world
what?
building. I know last
Miss
week.
all of that?
I know
Jesus
last
fuck.
week we were riffing on the game for having bad world building, but that's a great little quirky character. That's great. That has
Do I need to read this all out again to you, Rutskarn?
I suppose so.
Well, okay, I'll do it. Greeting from the CEO. Thank you for your interest in Knight's Construction Company. Over the past 20 years, we have had the honor to work on the sewer systems of some of our country's greatest cities, while never losing sight of our 2 core principles of playfulness and superior industrial design. At KCC, we believe that just because our work is subterranean doesn't mean our designs have to be subpar. More refined than a queen, more polished than a knight, and as pleasant as a pawn, our work is sure to bring great victory to everyone involved. May we all meet on the field someday. Knight's Construction Company CEO, World Chess Alliance honorary member, Raccoon Chess Club honorary advisor, Fisher Chess Lovers Guild honorary director, R.B. Fisher.
Oh yeah, that kicks ass. When I was driving around the Bay Area one time, I spotted a flooring company that's called something called Knight and Castle Flooring. And I thought this was a goofy enough thing that I went to their website to find out what kind of a business they had. And they went all in on this theme in this incredibly long, elaborate rant, which ended with, our work is so good that we don't offer a money-back guarantee. You heard that right. That is what they said. Our work is so good that we don't offer a warranty.
No one's ever asked. Everyone just loves it.
So, also, was that a reference to Bobby Fischer? R.B. Fisher?
Might be.
Yeah. This is where Bobby Fischer went.
he became a sewage contractor, like a sewer construction contractor in a city that got nuked.
From what I hear about Bobby Fischer, him suddenly like joining an evil eugenics corporation is not strictly out of the question.
This is a completely different thing. This is just a weird contractor who's like really into chess. But like not apparently in a way that like he's actually good at it, because he's just like honorary members and stuff on these things. So like I want to imagine that he's actually just incredibly bad at chess.
Well, I just love it because that note tells a story in a way that like a lot of the other things we were complaining about last week didn't, right? Like Big Jim's gunshot cartridges is whatever, but like that actually has character. I like.
Well, you'll see in a second that it also ties into the puzzle in this area. Unlocking the U area door. I lost the thing that tells you how to unlock the door to the U area during the last mad dash of a transfer. I know you have to stick one plug into each terminal, but if anyone remembers which plug goes where, please be a pal and share by posting the info on this board. Pretty sure the rook and knight are on the same wall, and the bishop and queen aren't next to each other. The queen and rook were opposite each other too. All the fuses have chess pieces on them. That's the thing, is these guys installed this shit and they put fucking chess pieces everywhere. So that rook thing we found back down there on the bridge, we need to get that. We need to get what do we have here? We have the pawn, we have the bishop, and we have, I think, the knight. So we need to find the rook. Well, we know where the rook is. We need to find the king and the queen. We can examine this too. Knight plug. So these ones are labeled so we have a starting place, but most of the labels were torn off for reasons unclear. We'll get back to that later. I'm gonna save that yellow gunpowder in case we find another yellow gunpowder, because we can make mag ammo with it, and we'll just have to make do with the ammo that we have for everything else first. Is there anything back here? No. Oh, there's the map. Okay. So this is the second explorable area that we'll be kind of doing circuits around, trying to find stuff. There should be a way to retract this bridge, which I think is this switch here. Well, not retract, but lower. And I know this room looks like the room where Annette knocked Ada into the big trash room, but I think it's a completely different space. No. Yeah. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe that is the same space. Maybe she was just above us. Well, whatever. I believe there is... Oh, yes, there's a safe here and a blue herb. Don't know the combo to the safe, obviously, so we're not going to disturb that zombie.
Okay. I want to make this clear. I would really, really, really enjoy a game about working at Umbrella Corporation. But there's two things I don't want from this project.
For cable car entry.
Number one, it should not be basically a Resident Evil game. Like, it should be about an office, and it should play like being in an office. It should be about office stuff.
Yeah, are we thinking
Number
like
two.
like an adventure game or like a Fallout Shelter kind of like?
I was
build
picturing
kind
like
of
a Papers,
Telltale-y
Please
ant
almost.
maze.
Yeah, like somewhere between Papers, Please and like a Telltale game, maybe. Kind of like a procedural, where like you've got like paperwork and documents and like paper trails and like maybe almost a This Is the Police style game, like worker allocation. Yeah. Number 2, not a comedy, or not like not
Not
a
overtly
goofy.
comedy.
Not like
Yeah.
a comedy like like the Orville is a Star Trek comedy, or like Lower Decks is a comedy. Hell. I don't want the
Yeah.
Umbrella Corporation Lower Decks. I want like kind of a
Oh.
really dry humor, I guess. At least is what I mean. Like I want something that's like
something closer
the
in tone to
humor is the
Severance.
banality of it.
Shit.
Yeah,
Why
closer
does
to
it-
Severance, but like
Is
even a little drier than Severance, I think.
Is it whichever is on the top of the inventory? Those grenades are useful. I don't want to be using them to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright. We'll go this way.
Like maybe it's even like you don't know what scenarios are going to be 100% mundane and what scenarios are going to brush up against horrifying shit. And maybe it's like 2 mundane scenarios for one scenario that has horrifying implications. And then maybe like 1 in 10 you actually get a glimpse of the gruesome shit.
Yeah, somebody goes missing and it turns out that they had a tryst or an affair that is unrelated to the company, but then someone else goes
But it's-
missing and you find out, yeah.
Yeah, but like the tryst is also like a huge problem where like you have to spend like an hour dealing with the consequences of it. Like all of the petty office bullshit, and then just kind of incidentally you lose an entire floor of the company in the middle of it.
Okay, we can't use the crank on that. Incidentally, I
It's
found
just
a note
like
that I need to
everyone,
read.
you're pissed off because you lose a precious half day of like work tasks because like you had to do an evacuation drill.
The item below has been delivered to the location specified in your order. Heat resistant safe ×1. The combination is written on the side of the safe in chalk. Please remember to erase it before you use the safe. Okay. So
At
that
some
safe
point,
back
like,
up there.
The vice president like steals your conference room to use it for like entertaining like some possible clients, and like you find out about this just before your all hands, so you need to go use conference room you need to go use the Savannah conference room. And the problem is that the Savannah conference room requires 3 keys with 3 different like color-coded gemstones on them, and you only know where 2 of them are, so you need to like track down the maintenance guy who's got the sapphire key.
And then at the end, it has to end with, like, the whole office getting consumed, right? Like, there's really no other way to end a game like that, I imagine.
Yeah, but you're sick that day.
Okay, that's brilliant.
You take a personal day, and you're like, you take a personal day, and you put your phone on
Left,
silent.
right.
You put your phone on Do Not Disturb, and you binge watch Netflix shows, and then you DoorDash food, but it never shows up, and you're like, what's taking so long? And you look out your window, and the entire city is on fire.
This is really, like, touchy. Can I? Okay. I can use the D-pad. Was that not? Oh.
It's 2 the other way. You gotta go all the way to the left to 2. Oh, it's 2 to the... Oh, I thought it was go to 2,
Yeah.
not... I am done.
Man!
You're like proving Rutskarn's point that like safe combinations are like eldritch monsters, that they're not, there's no consistency, there's no like determinative like action going on here. They just open when they decide to.
Man, like the combination is like scratched on the side of the safe.
It's written in
In
chalk,
chalk,
actually.
but they never I never got rid of it.
It's written in chalk. I mean, if I saw a safe combination like written in chalk on a safe, and I opened the safe, and inside all I found was a shotgun stock, my first thought would be, oh, somebody already took the shotgun, I guess.